Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and FedEx just dropped off my sneak peek for this week, so I'm going to see if I can get you a good look at this kit before it officially releases on Diamond Art Club's website tomorrow morning. So yes, it is Friday. You're going to probably hear some of my kids and my pets in the background, so we'll just consider this a immersive, chill unboxing video. So what I have for you today is called Chrysanthemum's Crypt. This is another gorgeous, ghostly Moonbound Studio piece. And like a lot of the pieces by this artist, it's going to be pretty big, 55.8 by 96.6 centimeters or 22 by 38 inches. I'll get you a better look at the artwork and the render once we open this up. It's so big it just doesn't quite show up super well there, but you can see a little bit of it wrapped around the box here too. This is going to have square drills to give us the max amount of detail that we can get as well. And we're going to have 45 colors, including 2 ABs, 1 frosted diamond, which is a newer special drill type I'll cover with you when we open this up, and 4 fairy dust colors. So there's also some information on the back about how to diamond paint. If you're new to diamond painting, I will have some beginner videos linked below that might be a good place to start, especially before you tackle a large painting like this. If this is one of your first paintings you're doing, but props to you if it is. Here's your kit contents. We're going to go through all of this, of course, and then they do put the title at the bottom of the box there. Now, if you're brand new to Diamond Art Club and thinking of making your very first purchase, I have a 20% off discount code you can use. It's my name, Katie, K-A-T-I-E, and the number 20. That is an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission if you choose to use it. So thank you so much if you do, but no pressure. You're going to see some other discount codes in this video. I also, oh my gosh, just totally ripped to the top of that box. I did notice that some of the plastic wrap isn't like coming wrapped all the way around the boxes. It's been happening less frequently in the past couple of releases I've gotten, but I wonder if they're just kind of, this is really stuck in there, trying to fix something with their processes. I might have to open this from the other end to get it out. It's like, okay, well that was the whole thing. I just broke the sleeve. I had to go over to the other end. I think the glue on the inside of the box was stuck to something. Okay. That is unusual. That doesn't usually happen, but here we go, unfiltered. We have a toolkit. We have, I'm gonna tape that up. At least it's an extra layer of protection there, but we have our toolkit, which does have some upgrades from a typical toolkit that comes with a just basic diamond painting. Diamond Art Club's toolkits, they do give you an upgraded pen that comes preloaded with clear wax, and they call it a twist and pick pen. So once you start twisting it, the wax will start coming out the end, and if you twist it the opposite direction, you can load more wax in there in case you run out. On the other end, there's a multi-placer. They put a 4-placer in there for you, but they also include a 7-placer you can swap in if you prefer. It also fits their metal multi-placers that you can get on the website. They give you some extra clear wax in case you run out of what's in there, as well as some of their classic pink heart wax, and you get some baggies to store leftover diamonds in. Last but not least, you do get an upgraded tray, which I feel like these are my favorites of their toolkit upgrades. They're a lot bigger than a basic diamond painting tray, and they come with a stopper as well as a sliding lid, and they're stackable, which is nice. You can fit labels on the end. So all in all, I feel like it's a pretty solid standard toolkit that comes with the kit. Then in here, you're gonna have our treasure quest card. We'll see what rank we have, and then take a look at our stickers. So this is a treasure quest card. It is, well, a pretty collectible as well as part of a secondary rewards program. And so if you flip it to the back, it'll give you a rank for the card. This one is bronze. This is by far the most common. It's the most of what I have. And there's also silver, gold, and black. Just because I got a bronze with this kit doesn't mean that you necessarily will. You might get silver, gold, or black. Once you get various combinations of these different ranks of cards, you can scratch these off for redemption codes and go to this part of the website and redeem for things like gift cards or even a custom diamond painting, which I recently did. If you want to check out that video, that'll be below. In here, there's some helpful things on the inside flaps of this, like there's a link to the VIP Facebook group, which you can join once you've made your first purchase, as well as a code for 20% off through the app. They do have an app, which is handy. And then here's a look at the original artwork. I'll try to get you a better look with the lighting here. It is pretty dark, but just 45 colors. We'll see kind of how much subtlety there is there in the background. I'm going to use these in my paper logbook once I actually start working on a kit. Then we have a set of pre-cut sticker labels, and the code in the right-hand column is the DMC code. It comes from the DMC brand of floss. Most diamond painting companies use this color code system. With Diamond Art Club, they're going to put their special drills at the end. We have our fairy dust diamonds that start with Z, our frosted diamond starts with M, and then our ABs are ABs. There's a 6000s range color in this kit, which that is not a DMC code. That's actually a color that Diamond Art Club has created to fill a gap in the DMC color code system. Since Diamond Art Club makes all their colors, all their drills in-house, they are able to do that. They can make colors to fill those gaps, which I really appreciate actually and enjoy because it lets them match the original artwork that much more closely. Speaking of the artwork, let's take a look at this together. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Moonbound Studios just does this really hauntingly beautiful artwork, and it's often these like ethereal figures against dark backgrounds. Oh my gosh, there is so much going on in the background. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'll get you a better look up close so you can really see the level of detail we have going on. But first, those of you that aren't familiar with Diamond Art Club, I want to show you some more of the features of their kits. So we have, well, there's their branding up here, and then their canvases, they're going to feel really soft on the back. And the material itself, it lays flat well, it holds drills well. It comes with a thick plastic cover and pretty sticky poured glue. The plastic cover comes with perforated sections and lines so you can see the edges there. And then we have a legend at the top left as well as at the bottom right. And this is a big kit, you guys. And then at the bottom left, we have the name, the size, and copyright. So this piece is legally licensed, just like all of Diamond Art Club's kits. That means that Moonbound Studio has given permission for the use of their artwork by Diamond Art Club and is being compensated for it as well. Then down here we have their socials and another discount code, and they do have a lifetime warranty on their kits. As long as you're the original owner and purchaser of your kit, you're covered under the lifetime warranty, which includes things like if you were to run out of a drill color, you can contact customer support and they could take it from there. This kit is chock full of what we call confetti, which, given that there's a lot of flowers, I mean, it's in the name, right? Chrysanthemum's Crypt. Lots of florals, like landscape type pieces, definitely mean a lot of confetti. There's a cat. That's delightful. Confetti is where you have a lot of color changes in a small area like you're seeing here. So you're going to be doing more in the way of single placing in those areas, as well as changing out the color in your tray a bit more often. Areas like that tend to take a bit longer to complete, but you do get more detail and nice color blending. I'm trying to find a good example of the opposite, and I just am not really seeing much of that except here up in the corner. This is the opposite of confetti, which is color blocking. Color blocking is where you have sometimes literal blocks of the same color in a small area. So you can grab a multi-placer, you'll have that color in your tray for longer too, and that'll go a little bit quicker. This piece though is 100% mostly confetti. It's absolutely confetti heavy piece. So you are gonna wanna go ahead and just settle in for the long haul with this particular kit. If you're interested, go ahead and take a look at the screen. I will pop up a picture of all the whole canvas and frame so you can see all the artwork at once in all her glory. And then I'm also going to do just a really quick measurement to make sure we're true to size, which we virtually always are with Diamond Art Club, but every once in a while there'll be something that's just a little bit off. Now, after this, we're going to take a look at the drill colors together and see what exactly our special drills are going to be and find out where those drills are going to go. I know many of you may not have even seen frosted diamonds just yet, so I'm excited to see. It looked like maybe this one was a different color than other frosted diamonds I've seen, so excited to see that one. There's going to be a sticker on the drills that tell you what kit these go with, just in case you store them separate from the canvas and outside the box they came in. All right, there's our color spread. So yeah, definitely more of a darker color palette, which honestly, I've been enjoying darker color palettes this year with diamond painting a lot more than I normally have in the past. And so this one might be right up my alley. Lots of shades of dark blue. We have 823 and 939. Those are some of the darker blue shades that there are in the DMC. We've got quite a lot of those. Then of course, 310, just the black colors. So yeah, this first strand just oodles of those colors. Now the DMC code is printed on these bags, but they don't actually they're not actually putting these in DMC order. They're roughly in order of weight, or kind of the amount of drills that there are. This, I feel like, makes it easier if you're like me and you kit up into storage containers with various sizes. So you could start with either, you know, the colors that they're the least or the most of, and start with, you know, your biggest containers or smallest containers. It's convenient. It's convenient. I am waiting for our first special drill. We haven't had one yet. So they must be a little bit fewer and further between in this kit, which it makes sense because it's mostly darker colors and they're not going to put like a ton of special drills necessarily in the dark colors. But here's our first fairy dust diamond, our first special drill. Fairy dust diamonds have a fine glitter coating on the top that gives them a pearlescent sheen. These have more of a subtle shimmer effect, even though it's kind of hard to see with this natural daylight. It is still going to stand out from the dark colors, especially on the canvas, and enhance the artwork in a really beautiful way. So let's see what our next special drill. Oh, we have two more fairy dust colors back to back. We have a light purple, which you can see that fairy dust coating a little bit better on this one, Z210. And then we have Z3608, which is a light pink. And then here's our, I think we have 4 fairy dust. Yeah, this is our last fairy dust color, which is a really pretty kind of aqua teal color, 3816. And then we have our frosted diamond. Now, frosted diamonds are a newer special drill at Diamond Art Club. They look like frosted glass. The tops are rounded, they're not really faceted, and they have a matte kind of finish. They're a very unique special drill that I really enjoy a lot. So we have M5200, a white frosted glass, and imagine we'll see this maybe in the ghost or on the window. And then here's an AB color. It's a darker pink, AB603. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and these get their name from the Northern Lights. They have a really sparkly iridescent coating on the top that's going to stand out a lot from the drills around it, as well as grab some of the colors from the drills around them as well. So we have the dark pink AB, and then we do also have a light pink AB, 963 here. And I think that's it as far as special drills go. Let me just grab this little straggler strand. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we've gone through all of our special drills, but there is our color spread. Now, as far as where these special drills are going to be found, so there's a lot to look for, so bear with me here. I'm sure there's some that I'll miss, but I'll do my best here. So first, the white frosted color is actually gonna be this white color in the flames. So they have gone ahead and put it in some of those spots, as well as some of these little magic motes sprinkled around. These like little light pink flames here and here, that's going to be our light pink AB color. And then in these flowers, we have both the dark pink AB and the light pink AB. We have some of the light purple fairy dust over on the side of this candle flame, and like this candle flame is that light purple fairy dust. There's like a light purple fairy dust in this candle flame, so a few spots there. Then this is the light pink fairy dust, is the light pink color you see sprinkled in the flowers over here. There's some more light purple sprinkled in these flowers, and then as we get into her dress, one of these darker green colors is going to be that slightly darker aqua green fairy dust color, and then this in some of these light areas, that lighter blue color is going to be that light blue fairy dust. So lots of fairy dust in her dress kind of coming up through here. Now in the flowers that she's holding, there's both the light pink fairy dust and the light purple fairy dust. And the white that you see here is the clear frosted diamond. The eyes of the cat are going to be the really pretty white frosted diamond, as is this candle flame here and here. These candle flames are the light pink AB, and yeah, these candle flames are too. The white in her dress is going to be white frosted, and there's lots of the light blue fairy dust all throughout here as well. There's light purple fairy dust at her collar, and light purple fairy dust here at her elbow, light pink fairy dust over here. Yeah, just tons of fairy dust all through there. And these, I don't know if these are candles or lines over here. There's some of the darker pink AB that I think I missed earlier. The top of this candle has dark pink AB, and then we have light pink ABs at the tops of these candles, and the light blue color around these, no, I'm wrong. Never mind. Ignore about the light blue color. The tops of these candles are light pink ABs. My gosh, the special drills in this one. There's a lot. Okay, the light blue fairy dust is in these light areas here and here, as well as this light blue area here and here. The white in the windows and in these flames is more of that white frosted color, as is the moon back here is the white frosted color. In our ghost face is the light blue fairy dust color, and in her hair, these flowers have the light purple fairy dust. I am looking to see if I'm missing any of that kind of greenish aqua fairy dust. There wasn't a ton of it. Okay, there's more up here. The light green in these plants kind of draping down is that fairy dust color, the kind of darker aqua one, and the light purple here is light purple fairy dust. These little dots of candle flames are the white frosted color, and there's some light purple fairy dust kind of right next to those. Same with these candle flames. It's kind of a mix of the white frosted as well as the light purple fairy dust color. The tops of these candles have the darker pink AB. And let me see. There's the aqua green kind of fairy dust sprinkled through here and some of the light pink fairy dust in here. And that's all. That's all, with the exception of any, obviously, that I missed. So lots in the flowers, lots in the candles and candle flames, and of course, plenty in our spectral figure here and in the window in the background. So that is Chrysanthemum's Crypt and is one of Diamond Art Club's new releases this weekend. To give you a quick rundown of the details, these are coming out tomorrow, which is Saturday, August 9th at 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're in the Diamond or Ruby tier of the rewards program, you do get a half an hour early access window as long as you're logged into your Diamond Art Club account. Hop over to the new arrivals section and these should populate. You might have to refresh for a bit, so just keep an eye out and hopefully they will show up there quickly. But let me know in the comments, please, what are your first impressions? Do you love this one? Is it on your shopping list for tomorrow? Is it going to go on your wish list for someday, or just be one that you enjoy vicariously through others? And also, have you done a Moonbound Studios kit before? I've seen so many of them completed. They're gorgeous. Diamond Art Club does a fantastic job with how they render them and do the special drill placement, so highly, highly recommend. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope this was a helpful and fun video along with the chaos in the background. I always appreciate you guys a lot. But subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos from me. I do unboxings and reviews from a variety of different companies, as well as weekly whip and chats and other diamond painting related videos. Hope you guys are doing very well and that you have a day and a week that's as wonderful as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.